This is the morning of the 6th of August, 2024. I think you're going to find this to be of interest, especially if you live in California. Gavin Newsom raised the salaries to $20 an hour for people that work in that industry, in the food industry, in restaurants. And it's had its impact. Article on the New York Post. Denny's $18 breakfast platter, up from $5.99, gives customers sticker shock. Unreal. You know what that platter cost originally when they first came out with it? It wasn't $5.99. It was $1.99. This was written by Chris Nesi, Nesi. Let's listen to this 1 minute and 51 second clip.
Now, you've paid $444 to feed you and your children, family of 6. What was it like? How much was it, say, 2 or 3 years ago?
2 or 3 years ago is probably maybe about 25% less, I would say. Some of the normal things that we would buy, but definitely things have increased. But we're a larger family. We're the modern day Brady Bunch. In California.
But
I have type 2 diabetes, but I manage.
When that popped up, I had no way of knowing that it would pop up. They want to poison us with medication with these stupid ads. Yeah, lower A1C. Yeah. How about the side effects? Come on. They inundate us with these stupid ads, don't they? Notice how many of them are drug related?
Section.
Because they're the ones that make all the money.
that receipt went viral, and a lot of the comments focused on what you were buying. For example, why do you buy organic options when there's usually much cheaper generic options? Why do you do that?
Well, we try to make somewhat healthier choices, obviously, for the family, just kind of given what, you don't know what's in certain products nowadays. And so we try to make relatively good choices. But, it costs more to select the healthier.
One thing.
Oh, they're just going to keep bumping these ads in. Skip ad.
Than the generic brands, but I think it's cheaper than some of the medical bills later on in life at the same time. So
fair point. You live in a kind of nice area of California, but you've got to pay these very high prices. Is it worth it to stay in California when you've got to fork out so much money for food for the kids?
Yeah, California, you got so much taxes. You got the sun tax, the beauty tax, everything's tax tiers, but it's also
if you're.
Yeah, I'm not gonna keep watching this. They're just inundated with ads. Denny's enthusiasts are sizzling mad over a whopping price increase for one of the restaurant's popular slam breakfast platters, which has tripled in cost in recent years. The chain that brought Mooney over the Miami to the world is the latest fast food purveyor to embrace the trend of dramatically increasing prices as brands have struggled with inflation and increased labor costs as new minimum wage laws have gone into effect. The price of a lumberjack slam breakfast platter has gone from $5.99 around a decade ago to an almost unfathomable $17.99. A 200% jump thus far outpaces inflation. A recent post on inflation shredded shows a picture of Denny's menu featuring the lumberjack slam, A popular breakfast offering, which includes 2 buttermilk pancakes, a side of grilled ham, 2 bacon strips, 2 sausage links, and 2 eggs and hash browns, and 2 pieces of white toast for $17.99. The hefty price tag doesn't include the premium option of upgrading the pancakes to double berry banana cinnamon roll or chocomo for an extra $3.09, which would bring the pre-tax, pre-tip total to $21.08. Denny's, where you can order an $18 plate for 1 person instead of making it home for 4 people for the same price, one snide commentator remarked. Another user who said they worked at Denny's throughout the 1990s noted the restaurant's Grand Slam cost $1.99 at the time. We used to have old people come in all the time for 2 coffees and 2 Grand Slams and would leave with under $10 bill, he wrote. Well, now it's going to be $40. The original post, who didn't mention the state to which Denny's he ate at was located, said the total bill for himself, his wife, and his daughter, 3 meals and 2 coffees, plus a 20% tip, came out to $78. Our usual breakfast place is kind of fancy and less expensive than this abomination, he said. A recent study shows the troubling impact California's new $20 an hour minimum wage for fast food workers has had on the industry. Beloved chains like McDonald's, Wendy's, and Burger King, which for decades were a standby for families looking for an affordable meal, have jacked up prices to make up for higher workers' salaries. Since California law took effect April 1st, all 3 restaurants have experienced foot traffic declines, according to a report by analytics firm Placer.ai. Burger King business fell 3.86%, while Wendy's dropped 3.24% and McDonald's 2.5%. I don't know why anyone would go to McDonald's or Wendy's or Burger King if you have a good burger restaurant, and there's only one that I know of. Folks, this is totally insane. And it isn't just restaurants. Everything has gone up in price. You know, I've been doing my own shopping for the last, 30 years, so I'm really in tune to what it costs at grocery stores. And every time I go in, there's significant changes to items that I would normally buy. I'll attach the link. Stay the hell away from Denny's. Pass it along, and thanks for listening.